Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading. Today is the 7th of July 2025. Happy birthday to those of you that are celebrating on this very special day, 7/7. What a day to do a reading for Cancer, I love it. And 25 is 7 too, isn't it? Ooh, so 777, luck is on your side, Cancer. Let's see what your messages are. So let's go in and, yep, messages. I did see coffin there, so there could be something about an ending and a rebirth. Courtship message, okay. Thank you for being here, Cancer. I do apologize for making you wait for a reading, but I have been super busy with tons and tons of personal readings coming in, and I've just finished the last one this morning. I also had an eye exam, so I hate it when I have to go for appointments because it's just robbing me of time, you know. But anyway, today is, what day is it today? It's Monday. That's right, it's Monday. So happy birthday to those of you celebrating. If not, and it was yesterday or tomorrow, happy birthday for that too. Imprisonment. Courthouse. Good grief. Imprisonment and courthouse. Okay, there's a ruling, a judgment here. Could be a court situation. Look what came up! I told you 777, you guys, look. Sudden wealth. And 11. 11. You're being protected by the angels. The angels want you to know luck is on your side. Oh, I love it. Occupation. So there could be some good news about your work here, something you're working hard towards. But I feel like with this, it's more about a winning. It's like a gift, a winning, just sudden. It could be an inheritance, something like that. But money's coming in. So a judgment, a ruling. If there is a judgment, a ruling that you're going through a court situation, it looks like it's going to go very well in your favor here, okay? All right, Cancer, let's see what your messages are from the tarot. I'm Rachel. Welcome to Mooncat Tarot. Anyone asking? Here's Mooncat. There we go. Forget to put you there, my love. All right, my little lucky mascot. Luna. All right, so what are the messages for Cancer? What is it they need to know right now? It's a very, very windy day today. I feel like wind is always about change, isn't it? Change sweeping in. What are the messages for Cancer? Yeah, look, imprisonment. Right off the bat. There's something that you're afraid of, that you're overthinking, that you're kind of like having anxiety about. In the recent past, it's like you're stressing out over something, but it could just be all in your mind here. You're putting yourself in this position on purpose. It's like you're dreading something. And with the Hermit here, Virgo energy, I feel like you are looking for answers for something, and you're also looking at the snake there. You know, there's a snake, and it's like, okay, I know this path. I've been on this path before. I'm not going to do this again. I'm withdrawing. It's like, I know I'm a lot wiser now. I'm not like the fool about to leap off. Once bitten, twice shy. So I feel like you see something, Cancer, for what it really is, or someone for who they really are. You have the star, you're being, you know, you're connected to the divine now. Okay, so Virgo energy may be significant. Yeah, you're walking away. You choose to walk away from something that just will not serve you, doesn't serve you, never did. It's, you know, unfulfilling. I see you walking away from this. I'm not going this way. I'm going that way. But I feel like there was a lot of fear about this. But then you got the answers. You removed your blindfold and you saw someone or something for what they really are. You took the blindfold off. What's in the present energy? Five of Cups and Justice. There is sadness here because you had to leave something behind in your life. Something didn't work out. Something wasn't for you. And there is sadness here. Now, whether this is your sadness or somebody else's, could be both. But justice, yeah, there's something about a court situation, a legal situation, legal proceeding, yeah, because there's been conflict, there's been fights, drama. There could even be talk about this, gossip. Sometimes the Five of Wands is, you know, other people around you fighting, gossiping. Everybody is trying to get their opinion in. But I feel like there could have been others involved as well in a situation. It might not just have been you and somebody else. There could have been others involved. Page of Cups. But I feel like there is this kind of sorry energy here. There you are, Cancer, the Queen of Cups. That's you. You're still holding the cup. It's like you're, in a way, I feel like there's somebody here that offered you a cup or is on their way, and you are already imagining that you have it, that this apology's come in, you're holding on to something. I feel like you still have unconditional love no matter what went down, but it's like you had to turn your back. You know, this person may have tried to reconcile with you or may have tried to apologize to you, but I feel like their apology or their offer just wasn't enough after the horrible row that took place or whatever it was they did. But I feel like you're turning your back. I'll forgive you, but I'll never forget, is what I'm feeling you're saying with this energy. And anyway, so yeah, you had to turn your back. Tell me more about the present for Cancer. Yeah, look, the Queen of Swords. That's your energy there, the Queen of Swords. I'm sorry about that light, you guys. Let me just turn this around a little bit if I can. Redirect it off the cards. Oh, over this way a bit. There, that's a bit better, isn't it? So yeah, I feel like your energy is very, you know, I can see something for what it really is. I'm ready. You know, my sword is drawn. And it could be that there was arguments as well. There could have been some kind of arguments that came in. Hold on a second. I'm not happy with this light. Let me just turn that down a bit if I can. Ah, there we go. That will diddly do. All right. So yeah, it's like you can, you know, you're ready. You were ready for something. You made a decision. You had to remove something, cut something off for the sake of peace here, you know, because the doves are all about peace. And just to get some peace and to keep the peace, you had to do something drastic, something that was hard. But you know that it made sense because, you know, this is a logical, you know, reasonable and rational decision. You went in with your mind here. You had to turn your back with the Queen of Cups energy that you were in. You had to turn your back on, it's like, no, you've taken things too far. You know, I have to decline from this offer from you. And this person, they may have come in with opinions, you know, but I feel like you cut them off at the pass here. You could have been dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You could have been dealing with a fire sign here, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Could be Virgo, could be a Libra. All right, so I'm not happy with that light. This is a new light and it's really annoying me. So help me. Aye, that will do. Never mind, if the light's shining on that one card, I'd rather it was just that one card than the rest, so right, never heed. All right, so tell me about the near future. What is the near future for Cancer? What's the near future? What is coming in the near future? Temperance, okay, something about timing here. healing, patience, equilibrium, balance, you know, something good. Oh my goodness, you've got a soulmate connection coming in. Sagittarius energy. And the Two of Cups is Cancer energy. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo. Someone is trying to make something happen with you. It could be you've got occupation here. This could be somebody from work. Six of Pentacles. Somebody is wanting to treat you. I feel like this person could be somebody that's fair. They could work in sales, you guys. There could be some kind of merchant, or somebody is wanting you back. Oh, all right, let's just see what we got. Yeah, there's Four of Pentacles here. There's somebody that's holding on. You could have been dealing with somebody that was selfish. They, you know, they kept all of the good stuff for themselves. They weren't willing to share whatever this energy is. You've got the Empress. I feel like that's your energy there. Somebody sees you as very loving, like a motherly kind of figure, whether you're male or female, very nurturing. You may have children, but look, there's a waiting here. Three of Wands. Somebody is going to be waiting on someone, waiting for the ships to come in. And there could be travel involved. You've got the Knight of Wands. Someone's taking a different approach. I feel like someone's taking a different approach towards you, Cancer, in the near future. Or this could be a new person coming in with an offer. With that Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands. All right, so look what we have here as I split the deck. The Knight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. There's change coming in. There's something about destiny, fate. You cannot stop the Wheel of Fortune. There's something that's going to happen here. And the universe is in control of it. King of Chalices and the Knight of Wands again. The Knight of Wands is coming. Somebody is hot for you. Right, one more shuffle, they're telling me. One more shuffle. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. The Empress, look, on the bottom of this deck. Temperance. Justice. Okay. So, it looks like somebody wants to come in and make things right. What is the Eight of Swords? What is the Eight of Swords for Cancer? What is the Eight of Swords for Cancer? You've got the Chariot. That's your energy there. I feel like in the recent past there's something that you knew you needed to do, but you were afraid to do it. You were afraid to let go. Because in your mind you were like, if I move on from this, because the Chariot is all about moving on from something, it's about change, it's about, you know, fast movement. If I move on from this, then what? Then what will happen? So there was some fear about moving on, but I feel like you knew you had to with the Chariot. You are the Emperor, you are riding the Chariot, you're in control. Look, the Snake again, the Hermit. Virgo energy. It's like you know from your highest good. I feel like you finally took that blindfold off. I keep seeing that for you. Removing the blindfold and looking out. And there's a snake right next to you, but you're going to be shining the light on it. You're going to see it. Look, again. The Eight of Swords. This has been your energy over and over, knowing that you need to move on, but I can't, but I know I must, and I'm a lot wiser. I know how things go with this person. It could have been a situation that you've been on and off with someone for a while. And the Six of Chalices here, which is a Six of Cups, it's like there's a past here. I really thought me and this person were going to grow old together. You may have known this person or been with this person for a while, or you felt like a true soulmate connection, but you were dealing here with somebody that was maybe emotionally cold. They're turned to stone. Or there's somebody that they refuse to fix things, or they just feel like they couldn't. There's a bunch of tools down there and they're too lazy to do anything. And I feel like Cancer, you took care of this person a lot. you ran around after this person, you know, and you asked them to do a few things for you, and they just sat and watched TV with their drink. Oh dear. You gotta laugh or you'll cry. All right, so I feel like you were dealing with someone like that. Tell me more about the Hermit. What is the Hermit for Cancer? Well, tell me about the Hermit. This one. Yeah. You moved on away from a tough situation, a toxic situation. I feel more toxic than just tough. Away from, you know, to calmer waters here. What is the Six of Swords with the Hermit? Tell me more. The Ten of Cups. You had to leave a relationship behind, but I feel like you left with love. Some of you may have had family. You may have taken your family on the boat with you. We do see other people on the boat here. Mother, a child, a pet. But yeah, there's I feel like you had to leave a marriage, but I feel like you went with family. Some of you had to leave family behind with the other person, but there is something about leaving someone here. But there is this about to embark towards something new. You're waiting for something to go your way here. And I feel like you're looking for some kind of growth and expansion. You're looking to see out on the horizon across the sea what is coming in next. But it looks like there's some kind of arguing or needing to reflect, needing to, you know, have a break here. There could even be depression, there could be illness over this whole situation. So what is the Eight of Cups? What is the Eight of Cups in the recent past? What is the Eight of Cups for Cancer? So yeah, there was definitely, we've got the Moon, that's your energy there, Cancer, on the bottom of the deck. Being kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, being in your emotions here, but also, where do I go from here now? What do I do? But I feel like you're, you know, you were stuck in some kind of crossroads here, but also emotionally. But I feel like, you know, you're building yourself back up again. You're making a decision, and I feel like many of you may have just focused on your work through yourself into working on something, but I do see you building yourself back up. Making a decision, okay, I need to focus on the future here. I have the world in my hands. I'm capable of making my life happen. I've done it before. I've had to start over. And I feel like you're very much in that kind of energy there, where you're just rebuilding yourself. You're making a plan. You're going off. You're doing your own thing. You're focusing on your work, your occupation. Some of you could be going back to work. Some of you could be not just entering the workforce, but getting promotion. Or it could be that you are, you know, going back to school or something, getting your diplomas and things like that, you know, working on you again. What is the Five of Cups? There's somebody trapped in their mind here, over the past, in the present energy. Somebody that was in a relationship with you, but justice, yeah, legal situation here. Because the two of you just could not share, the two of you just could not get along. You've got two people here that are arguing a toss over this basket with whatever is in it. I don't know. It looks like linen here. Why would they be fighting over doing the washing? I don't know. But there could be children involved. There's something that's becoming a tug of war, or and I feel like now it's time for, you know, for justice to come in. So it's like a legal situation here. but it's the only way. It's the only way forward, and the only, having faith and having hope that something will be resolved here. Yeah, and you can be happy and free and move on and just get on with whatever you're doing quietly here in the distance. Getting some peace and quiet in your life. So I do feel like, yeah, even though it's a sad situation here with the Five of Cups, and you're all tied up because there could be something about the money situation, and this is what the arguments, the tug of war, could be about the money here. But there needs to be, there's two people here discussing, but there's the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles is like fat with money. This is someone that has a lot, and somebody that may be a little bit greedy. So I feel like you're going and you're talking to somebody to say, look, things need to be fair. Why should they have everything? There's something about money I feel here. About your money. All right, so tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles in the present energy for Cancer. Tell me more. Not that much more. Okay, yeah. So somebody's going to be feeling betrayed here. Maybe this King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Virgo. We've got Earth sign here. We've also got Sagittarius and Libra and Taurus. So I'm getting Earth sign for some of you, maybe an air sign. But yeah, somebody's feeling like, they're stabbed in the back here, that they're left for dead. They're not going to see this coming in. And then there's going to be this energy of like going into reflection mode, needing a break, a rest after a difficult time. So it's like a battle, but but somebody's going to feel like something's unfair here, and it's almost like a wound could open up again. With the Four of Swords, there has been the Three of Swords. So it's like, okay, after all of this is done, I need to reflect. I need a break. There could be a period of ill health as well, like depression or something. So I was going to ask about the Justice card, and it's like, yeah, this whole thing could be long and drawn out. It's like you're coming out as the wounded warrior. You feel betrayed. You feel like you need a rest. You're so exhausted here, Cancer. Oh, I forgot my tea. I've got some sage tea. You're exhausted and you're looking up, but you're still determined. It's like you've got one last fight, and you can see it's like there is a bear there. Or if you're watching South Park, it could be Man, Bear, Pig. I don't know. I watched that the other day. It was hilarious. But there's a bear there, and it's like that there's one last hard, drawn-out battle, but you have to be ready for it. You are determined. Yeah, something is a struggle. You're doing so much. You have a burden here. You have maybe family to take care of, work to still go to, household stuff to do, and then you've got this on top of everything else. Look. And the gate is open, and you're looking to see what is coming through for you next. All right, so tell me about the Queen of Swords, but you're toughening up. You are toughening up. You're in this Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, look, you're definitely this Empress. You know your worth here. You do not chase. Things come towards you. You have your self-respect. You have your self-respect intact here. You're thinking about your own family, yourself, your growth and expansion. You've got the Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here? Is there somebody coming towards you, or are you just going to go out and have a good time with your friends, perhaps? There was a third-party heartbreak. There was a third party. So let's have a look at this again. You could be the mother or father of this person's children, but there's while you are taking care of things, I feel like, I mean, this is in the present energy, depending on your timeline, there's something that could happen with a third party, that you see them again, or something happens and it brings it all back again, I feel. But you may get into an argument here with somebody about this. You're getting ready to, I mean, this even could be a toxic ex that's got children with somebody that, you know, the person you are with, but whatever it is, it's going to bring something back again. But I feel like you're going to say your piece. You're going to speak your mind. I feel like the truth finally comes out. What is temperance? The King of Chalices. I feel like there's somebody here that they made in the near future. It's like there's an energy of you controlling your emotions here as the King of Cups, but you're also wanting some peace and equilibrium in your life and moderation, everything in moderation. You've got the Emperor. Yeah, somebody here is controlling their emotions really well. And whether this is the father, we do have the Empress and we have the Emperor. So this is definitely like a soulmate connection. We do have the King and Queen of Cups. So I feel like there's somebody that's very emotionally controlling. They could be very old school, but I feel like they're going to want to work things out with you in a way to keep the peace, okay? There is a soulmate connection here too. So Aries energy may be significant. You've got the Tower. There's something unexpected here. Okay, what is this? There's a choice. There's some kind of choice coming in. The Tower is Aries, Scorpio energy. Tell me more about the King of Cups with the Emperor and Temperance. Somebody wants to heal something here. You're going to have a message coming in. Now, whether this is a new person, a younger energy, could be a fire sign here. We do have the Emperor. Somebody's coming in with a message. This is, oh, fate, the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody is wanting to make you an offer. Someone can't stop thinking about you with that Nine of Swords. What is the Two of Cups? What is the Two of Cups for Cancer, please? Pisces energy. There's somebody here that is waiting. Someone that is obsessing over you. The Devil, Capricorn energy. Tell me more about the Devil. Tell me more about the Devil. There's somebody that feels a spiritual connection. Whoever this is, they are spying on you. They're obsessing sexually over you. All right, there's somebody here yet that is quietly obsessing over you. And they are thinking a lot about you at night with the Nine of Swords. And you know what kind of thinking they're doing, right? Could be a Pisces, could be a Capricorn. There's somebody here that is, they're not doing anything though. They're just hanging around. But they definitely feel a very strong sexual urge towards you. Yeah, this is somebody that's kind of like, excuse my stomach, it's not thunder. Yes, that really was my tummy. You've got the Four of Pentacles here. Somebody that is holding back. Well, they're holding on, but they're not doing anything with it. What the hell? What is the Four of... Okay, Scorpio energy. So death is here. Okay, so there's some... Is this a rebirth? Is this somebody wanting to come back? There's the Hierophant there. So this is all about, you know, spiritual union, tradition, it's spiritual lessons. And the Hierophant is pleading with death. Look, it's pleading. It's like, you know, trying to reason here with the inevitable. You know, so there's already been an ending. So I do feel like there's somebody that was very selfish before, self-centered. they're going to try and reason with you to take them back. But I feel like for you, it's like, you know, I've already done the deed. I've already walked away. Now, whether this is the same person as this other person down here, look, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this is, excuse me, this is somebody here, Capricorn energy, that you have, excuse the butt, you have had a closed cycle with. You know, you've ended the chapter. You're not holding, well, you're holding on still to this closed chapter. You have a new beginning coming in. All right, so let's just see what you don't see on the bottom of the deck. In fact, I might as well just save some time. No, actually, I will take these away because I'll need a clear space. So we're going in with the all signs after this, okay? And then whatever sign has been popping up for you in this reading, and if it keeps coming out in the dice, that's a clear indicator that this is your reading here. All right. So you have the Empress and the Three of Wands. So there is something about growth and expansion here, because the Empress is all about, you know, birthing, giving life to something new, whether this is something of your own creation, a relationship, whatever. And it's about nurturing that. And then the Three of Wands is about growth and expansion, you know, moving towards something here. Moving further afield in your energy towards some new beginning. But it's also about waiting for somebody to arrive. Somebody could be waiting on you, or you on them, waiting for someone to come back perhaps. So let's see. All right, tell me about the Empress. What is the Empress for Cancer? Whoa, what's going on here? What is the Empress? Tell me about the Empress, please. The Four of Wands. Okay, so there's something about 1111 here, being on the right path. It could even be a new relationship. It could even be a house move. Yeah, it looks like you've got a new relationship or a renewal. Okay, there's somebody here that is seeing you as a wish fulfillment. They may be wanting to fight to try and get your attention here. But you could be very, like you're putting your hand out like, keep your distance, please. But someone's trying to get your attention. You may have blocked them. You could be somebody that is defending yourself. There could be opinions going round, or you're defending your position here. But there's something about a new love connection coming in. Yeah, look, the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody that may have caused trouble in the past or been in conflict with. What is the Three of Wands? What is the Three of Wands? Not the Empress, the High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse means that you're waiting. You could have put a message out there, or somebody has, and it's like the High Priestess in reverse is about communication coming in, ending the silence. So it could be that the silence between you and somebody, that something that they've been waiting for or you've been waiting for is coming in. So you could hear from somebody that you've been in no contact with. Yeah, separation. Somebody could live at a distance. Queen of Wands. There's somebody here that finds you very attractive here as the Queen of Wands. They find you very warm, very nurturing, very loving, very kind, very positive. But you're definitely cautious about this. I feel like we're back to that very beginning energy again, where you are like, I'm attracted to this person and I know they find me attractive. They were my wish fulfillment and I was with them and they want this renewal here. But you see something for how it really is, or someone, the snake, the devil, a toxic situation. And you're thinking, you may even think about this, Cancer, with the Seven of Pentacles. Where am I going to put this pentacle? I've been working over here on this bush, but if you look around, it's the only bush here, you know, tree or whatever. You've been taking care of this. The wind is changing. Remember I said in the beginning of the reading, it's very windy. There's change coming in. I feel like you're going to go in a new direction. You're not going to work on this anymore, because if you weren't there, who else would take care of it? Why should you be the one taking care of this? So I feel like you're going to put your energy elsewhere. Yeah, this is you taking that pentacle and saying, I'm going over here now. I'm going to where it's lush and green and there's a castle. I'm going where I'm happy, as the Queen of Chalices. All right, let's see what you can expect in your love life, or get your angel answers as well, and then we're going in with the all signs. Okay, what are the messages for Cancer about their love life, please? But yeah, the Ace of Pentacles is you getting your money as well, a wish fulfillment, an offer you're going to love. You're taking your money and you're going off to buy a home or something. You know, there is money coming in, sudden wealth. Something that's rightfully yours, though. What can Cancer expect in the near future in their love life? Passion. Yeah, there's somebody that feels very passionate about you with that energy in the near future. They're forgiving and learning. Yeah, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. So yeah, it's like letting go of that toxic energy. You know, going with love. Like, okay, I'll forgive you, but I won't forget. It doesn't mean I have to be with you. Somebody feels very passionate about you. I don't know. This could be a new person. I am picking up on you. You do have a past life relationship. You have known each other before. So some of you could be with that Two of Cups in the near future. There could be this new person. Yeah, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I feel like this is a new beginning for you. Some of you have got new. In fact, let's just see. Give me another card for Cancer. One that falls out, please. Give me a card for Cancer, one that's going to fall out. Oh, this is not an easy deck to... Okay, we've got two. Wedding. Look, engagement and then wedding. This could be the one. You've already met your person. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, you'll bond deeper. This is a new person. This is a new person. You've had separation. Then you go looking for love. You deserve love. You find it. You find it. All right, dice and then all signs. Oh wait, then angel cards. This is why my readings take so long. Gemini is here. Aries is here. We did see that. Yep. Leo. Libra's. Yep. Capricorn. Aries again. Pisces. Yep. Pisces again. Sagittarius. Scorpio, Aries again, Cancer, Leo, 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 Cancer. I was going to say Leo again then. Pisces, Capricorn, Libra, last one, Capricorn. All right. Think of a question, keep it simple, ask your angels, ask the divine, ask spirit, whoever you want to ask here, okay? It's all good, universe, source. Keep the question nice and simple. I'm going to put 3 cards out, whatever one you feel mostly drawn to, meditate on it, pause the video if you need to, and then I will reveal what the answer is, okay? So Spirit, please focus on the question that the Cancerian collective are asking here and give them their answers, please. Give me card number 1. Give me card number 1, please. There's 1. Give me card number 2 with the answer. There's card number 2. Give me card number 3 now. Give me card number 3. Oh, wait. There's 3. Right. Doesn't help because the colours are the same. All right, so focus on those. Okay, Cancer, if you picked card number 1, the answer is improving health. If you picked number 2, it's perfect timing. If you picked number 3, it's get more information. And the underlying energy is yes to yes, perfect timing, yes, get more information, and yes, your health will be improving, or the health of a situation will be improving here, okay? Some of you need to be assertive as well. Okay, so I'm going to clear this away. We're going in with the all signs. All right, back in a moment. Okay, Cancer, welcome to the all signs part of the reading, where we take a look at what the other signs' intentions towards you in love are. So Aries right through to Pisces, whoever it is you're dealing with. Let's see what their feelings and intentions towards you are. Okay. All right. Okay, I feel like that's fine. Here we go. Just cut this. Right, so all signs, Aries right through to Pisces, what are their true intentions and feelings towards Cancer? So here we go, starting with Aries. Okay, the Aries, it's over, painful ending here. Okay, they're being proactive in their love life. They're not waiting around anymore. They're maybe, I don't know, they may be depressed, or there's a hidden energy anyway. Storm coming ahead. So there's a tower moment in this. It could be that there's going to be something revealed and there's going to be a painful ending with them, a betrayal. All right, something about maybe what they're doing behind your back. They're keeping a secret anyway. Tell me about Taurus. Taurus, they're finding this a burden. There's delays with this. 9 of Cups, they're no longer wishing for this. It's too much hard work, I feel. Not what it looks like. I don't know. Situation is not what they thought it would be, maybe. What's Gemini? Gemini is maybe you're either in a commitment with them or they want commitment. Yeah, they want to cross the finishing line with you. They feel success with this. What are the regrets? Okay, that they're not speaking to you, or that there's no contact. They left you out in the cold. They may have cheated on you. The Moon, they're depressed over this. They're in their emotions over this. They want to compromise. They have regrets about this, and they see success with you. They want you back. So what is Cancer? Okay, Cancer. They don't feel like they've got anything to give to this, or they're just not giving to it. Okay, they're thinking about whether to invest in it though. They could be focusing on their money though. They feel a soulmate connection with you. Maybe they're wanting to come in with an offer actually. Yeah, they're in their emotions for you. Toxic karmic relationship. If they've been toxic or whatever, I feel like they're coming towards you with an apology. Okay. Leo. Leo is non-committal, or you've gotten out of a connection with them. They may be about to do something though. What is this? Move to... Okay. I don't know. They could be turning their back on this commitment. They're non-committal. Or if you've gotten out of a connection with them, if a marriage or something like that's over, a commitment, it could be that they're waiting to hear from you, or they're about to move towards you. They are missing you. I feel like they're waiting for you more than anything. So that's Leo. Tell me about Virgo. Why am I doing it all the way over there? Right, Virgo is, they're making a decision. There may have been a lot of chaos and confusion in this. There was somebody else, okay. So third party revealed here. No justice. They're not coming in with an apology. Hook up one night stand, because they may just say, oh, it was only one night. Whole inner growth. Okay. I don't know. They could be going through some inner growth. So that's Virgo. Tell me about Libra. Libra's coming in to clear the air with you. There may be a confession. They want things to work out, so they want to collaborate with you. 5 of Cups in reverse, so they may come across like they've gotten over this Gambling, taking a chance. Oh, they're keeping something hidden. I don't know if they've got gambling or something like that they're doing, but they're keeping some secret from you. Mask, they're not showing their true self. I don't know. I wouldn't bother with this Libra. They could have some kind of addiction or secret. All right, tell me if they're making it seem like they've gotten over you anyway, but they haven't. Scorpio. Scorpio, things got out of control fast. Oh, they're moving on. So they're moving on, or they're moving forward. So they want to move forwards with you, perhaps. Maybe they feel unfinished business with you, actually, the world. They may be coming back. They could be living at a distance. There could be an age gap, healing and releasing. They're coming back to heal and release this. They haven't got the courage. They want to, but they haven't got the courage. Okay. Who is that? Scorpio. Sagittarius next. Sagittarius has hope. They're holding on to hope here. They want to heal this with you. 9 of Coins reverse. They want commitment. They're ready to give up a single life here. 9 of Cups in reverse. No, 6 of Cups in reverse. They're finding it hard to get over you. They cannot stop thinking about you. They want to come and make up with you. Whoa. Capricorn. Capricorn, they brought a tower. They're going through something right now. They're feeling resentment and hurt. Maybe about something you said or did. But even though they're blaming you. They're blaming you for some shit they did. They brought this about themselves. Yeah, they're coming in with an argument. Could be about somebody else. Or do they feel an intense connection with you? Sex, good time. Okay, so they may be trying to justify the fact that they had a one-night stand with somebody and they're hurt about what you said or you ended it, but they brought this upon themselves. All right, Aquarius. Judgment in reverse. Unreal. They've made a poor decision here. Now they want to make a decision, but they're too afraid. They're coming back around. They want to a rebirth with you. Yeah, they've had a realization now. They may be coming in to do the right thing. Pisces. Tell me about Pisces. Pisces wants to work on this with you, but there's no movement. They're not doing shit. They're just struggling to get over you. King of Wands, they find you attractive. Things were not equal. Things were not. Things were one-sided. So there's a breadcrumbing energy. They're coming back. They're coming back. Marriage, sacred union. You may be married to them, or they want marriage. 4 of Swords in reverse. They want to end the separation. So if you and Pisces have split up or separated, they want to come back to you. Okay, so that's your reading, my lovelies. Nearly 50 minutes, my goodness, what a marathon. I'm going to have to title this as a bonus one, but you know you don't have to watch the all signs at the end, or you can just speed this up. It's too late that I've said that at the end of the reading, isn't it? All right, Cancer, I love you guys. Have a really great week, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.